Ready? And action.
I'm heading into the suburban grocery store right now. I feel like a fish out of water, girl. I don't even have a coupon.
Hello, America. Are you ready to play Beat the Receipt? Let's welcome.
Hey guys, I'm back. Chef Fermin Nunez of Austin, Texas from Suerte. Excited to beat the receipt one more time.
And our foodie challenger.
Hey guys, it's Joey Camasta. I'm back again, and I'm so excited to do some leftovers today.
And what will they be cooking today?
$5, one serving, one budget breaker.
So I get a budget breaker. I'm excited about that. $5, I'm not excited about.
Easy, easy. Have leftovers, have some soup, have some chicken. $5, could be worse.
So I made that pork tenderloin. It was stuffed with stuffing. I have cranberry sauce, cranberry coulis.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a quesadilla. Probably gonna call the restaurant and have them give me the tortilla for one quesadilla. Probably splurge on some melting cheese.
I have an idea, I think. What if I go over to the suburbs, like the grocery stores there, you can get stuff for so cheap, and my father lives there. Whatever budget breaker I need, I can just take it from him. Follow me, we're going on a road trip to New Jersey. How exciting.
All right, so we're here, La Michoacana Meat Market. We're gonna go in here for a quick cheese and oil situation. $5, boom. $1.19. Quesadilla cheese would be good, or Oaxaca. $4.39, $1.19. I think we're good. No? We're not good. Yes, you're right, we're not good.
I have not been to a suburban grocery store in many, many moons. Anyone want a ginger gold apple? Prices are looking good already. Okay, first of all, picture the setting. Like the day after Thanksgiving, we just stuffed ourselves and drank a lot of wine. Now we want something kind of like yummy, decadent, and definitely not low-cal. So what I think I want to do is make a Thanksgiving style egg roll.
Hola, buenas tardes. ¿Me puedes dar $3 del queso quesadilla, por favor? We're gonna try the cheese, so we gotta get $3 of the best cheese. Gracias. No. Oh, sí. Boom. Let's go get some quesadillas.
This is Poppy. That's my father. Say hi to Food and Wine.
Hey, hi Food and Wine, how you doing?
He's a real chef. Do you want a job? Do you want a job for my father? But now I have to find egg roll wrappers. Oh, which just happen to be right here. Well, that was easy. You found them?
$2.49.
They're only $2.49? You guys, am I a genius or what? We still have $2.51 left. Should we get ranch? Okay, now we're gonna see if this Napa cabbage is gonna be cheap. This is $1.99 a pound. I'm not great with weight, as you can see. $5.36. We're going with Dole Classic Coleslaw. So now I'm all about garnish. I want to make it look really, really cute. So I got this spicy pepper here. 14 cents. We can definitely do that. You guys, we did it with 40 cents to spare. Poppy's got cilantro. We got all the stuff at home. This is going to be a yummy, yummy, yummy treat.
All right, we're at Suerte. We're gonna call James to let him know that we're gonna come in for some tortillas for the quesadilla situation. I'm here, really fast. Give me the best two in case I burn one. Budget breaker.
Okay, I'm at Poppy's house now, and he says he has cilantro. If it's rotten and old, I'm gonna be pissed off. It's parsley.
Oh, wait a minute, I know I have cilantro somewhere.
Score! I have my cilantro from Poppy. Now I'm gonna head back to the city. Come on.
And we are back for a Beat the Receipt. We're home. The game plan for this situation is to put on an apron first.
Day after Thanksgiving egg rolls. I want something quick, and I want to utilize all my ingredients.
Set all of ingredients here in the cutting board. We're gonna take some of this breast. We're gonna just lightly pick it apart.
I've never made an egg roll before, but how hard can it be? So what I first want to get going is my filling. So I'm gonna get my pork tenderloin. I would say I need about this much to be good. I don't want to overstuff them because then we'll have a blowout.
You wanna cut the skin to smaller pieces. If you leave it whole or just tear it with your hands, it'll be very chewy. Scoop out the squash just lightly. So this will be a little bit of sweetness to the dish.
Cranberries are in there. We have our stovetop stuffing. Don't hate. This is cutting up beautifully. I mean, next day sandwiches are the best. This is gonna be even better because why? It's deep fried. It's like...
If I had a grater at home, I would totally grate the cheese and it'll be nice and easier to melt. We're gonna check the temperature on our comal. It's a little hot, so we're gonna wait. So a comal, it's a fancy word for a little flat top situation. Usually a comal is used for cooking tortillas, but you can also make a lot of other different things like searing fish, making quesadillas.
So now remember my oil. We don't know what it is, and we're not asking, okay? It's none of my business. we're gonna sweat down our stuffing and pork mixture, and then we're gonna put some cabbage in there, a little salt and pepper, because remember I got that.
We're gonna lightly oil the comal. Spread a little bit of that oil throughout. The beautiful thing about these tortillas is that the corn is grown in Texas. It's nixtamalized at the restaurant. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna stuff it. We're gonna allow the cheese to melt. Then we're gonna fold it in half. And just like Napoleon Dynamite, we're gonna make ourselves a quesadilla.
All right, I'm just gonna put this right in here. Okay, next we're gonna get our cabbage slaw going. This is just a good old bag of coleslaw. This was so cheap. This is all under $5 at the grocery store, and then I got my budget breaker at my father's house. This is kind of chunky, and I want this to be fine diced. So I'm gonna give this a nice chop while my pork tenderloin is warming up. And that stovetop stuffing, let's be honest, hangover food, stovetop stuffing, I would eat it right out of the bowl, but why not deep fry it? Okay, girl?
So right now we're cooking at a medium-low heat. We're gonna flip it. And now we're gonna start putting the cheese. When you have a bottom layer of cheese throughout, you have more cheesy texture going on all over the quesadilla. Cheese, filling, cheese, tortilla, crunch, win.
Give this a stir, cabbage in, and back on heat. We're gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay, now we're golden. Now the cheese is slightly melting. You see how it's not keeping its shape so much now. We're gonna go dropping a little bit of squash. For the filling, we're just gonna put it on one side.
Now it's time to do our egg rolls. Now this is I'm a first timer here, okay? So bear with me. Ooh, they're silky and soft. Just, 2 egg rolls right now, maybe 4. Let's do 3.
We're gonna put a little bit more of the skin. We're gonna fold. And now, because the cheese is already melted, now we wanna have crustier bottom on actually on both sides. So I'm gonna turn the heat just a little bit more. From medium-low to about a medium-high, and then we drink some water to stay hydrated.
I think I always put too much stuff in there, but I think I'm gonna put some of the egg roll in here. Wet the sides. I think you kind of go like this, like that, and I believe you kind of fold these in and then roll. You guys, this is more of a spring roll.
Depending on who you ask in Mexico, some quesadillas might have cheese and some won't. To me, there's no quesadilla without cheese. The filling can be anything that you want as long as you have cheese. It can be leftover roasted pork. You can even do, like if you have some steak left over the night before, slice that up thin, put it with some cheese, some onions. That's one way to do another quesadilla. Pretty much anything that you want to move, it's a good quesadilla in my book.
So now I have the radicchio that I had left over from before. I'm just gonna shred this up a little bit. Okay, so now we have our oil, our mystery oil. We're gonna add this to the pan. And we're just gonna fry up our egg rolls. These are setting up nice and good. Okay, our oil is shimmering and we're ready to put our first egg roll in. Ooh, we're getting a nice sizzle.
So now that I hear the quesadilla gods talking to me, a little bit of the cheese is oozing from this side, and that's fine because that'll get crispy, nice and crunchy. Now I'm gonna take it, add a little bit more oil, so we get a little bit more golden brown delicious, and then boom, just like in the movies.
Ooh, golden brown goodness. These are delish. Golden brown, yummy deliciousness. I'm gonna come up to the camera. Look at her, girl.
2-minute timer is up. Play that bad boy up. I don't like to put sauces on top of quesadillas. I have 2 options. If I have a liquid sauce, I'll take a little bit of that sauce and pour it inside. If I have a little bit of like a relish situation, I like to just set it on the side.
I'm just gonna dress this with a little bit of the oil, a little of the apple cider vinegar that I got, for a little acid. Why not?
And action. Now I want to do it. Look at that cheese. That is not pulling that much. I always like to do the first bite on a quesadilla, just simple, pure, and then I can dig into the salsa situation.
We have our delicious spring roll. We got the pork loins in it, we got the craisins, we got the stuffing, we got our delicious coulis, we have our butternut squash. Let's give it a taste. Right.
Good. It's unusual. I never made a quesadilla that tastes like Thanksgiving.
This is bomb. I never made egg roll before. Let me cut my apple.
Now I'm gonna add a little bit of the sauce to go with it. This one has the chilies, the apples, sunflower seeds, so it should be good with the chicken.
I've never made egg rolls before. How easy is that, number one? It's crispy. Nothing got dry out. The pork I thought was gonna be dry just a second cook. It's even juicier right now. Well, I'm very impressed with what I made. I want to know what you guys are making for the next day after Thanksgiving. Comment below, let me know what you made, get a conversation started.
Thanks for watching, guys. Chef Fermin Nunez here from Austin, Texas of Suerte. Link to subscribe. Let us know what you're doing with your leftovers.
Thank you for joining me on another episode of Beat the Receipt.